Hello and welcome to Java with Jim. I'm Jim Reese, Director of Business Development at Offit Kurman, joined here today with Tom Sadowski, Executive Director at Maryland Economic Development Corporation, otherwise known as Medco. Tom, how are you today?
Excellent, Jim. Thanks for the opportunity today.
Yeah, thanks for joining me. So Tom, tell us about Medco. Like, what do you do at Medco? What does Medco do in the state of Maryland? And what makes Medco different from similar organizations and state agencies that we know about in the state of Maryland?
Okay. Well, Medco was created back in 1984 as a special purpose corporation. We are a quasi public private organization that has special financing and real estate development capabilities. So we were really created back in that time to take on strategic economic development objectives, projects, and help them come to life. And that's really what we do today. It's taken on different forms over the years, but that's really what we exist to do, is to help the state and local government partners achieve economic development objectives and help facilitate business growth.
And so you mentioned real estate. What other areas do you focus on besides real estate for growth in the state of Maryland?
So we specialize in tax-exempt bond financing, tax increment bond financing, infrastructure development. Specific real estate development projects have included anything in a way from improvements at the Port of Baltimore to a new terminal at BWI to the headquarters for the Maryland Department of Transportation, a new laboratory for the Maryland Department of Health and Mental Hygiene. And then we've done a number of private sector engagements as well, working on anything from rail sidings to cybersecurity facilities. Right now, we're working on two projects in Southern Maryland where we're going to build SCIF facilities related to the two military installations there, both Indian Head and Pax River.
And for the listening audience, some people may not know what SCIF facilities are. Can you explain them?
Sure.
Not in great depth. Give us the 30,000 foot.
30,000 foot. It's a secured, compartmentalized information facility. It's basically a secure room or facility where you can work on really top secret software development and cyber related projects.
Exactly. It's a very clean facility, right?
Right.
Yeah. So Tom, how long have you been at Medco?
We've been here now about 18 months. I've been executive director.
So when it comes to Medco, what are you most proud of in your 18 months?
We've done some really cool things. We're working with the city of Annapolis on the redevelopment of the old Hillman garage, where we demolished the old garage. Now in its place, we're building not only a state-of-the-art facility, but really solving a lot of very complex flooding challenges that they had there on site. So we're helping to address those stormwater management and flooding control challenges that they had, but also contributing some capital for the redevelopment of the city dock and turning that into a nice, promenade and a nice recreational and cultural amenity for the city. So that's a pretty exciting project. I talked about the high-tech SCIF facilities down in Southern Maryland. We were awarded a state capital grant, and we're working with the federal government and private sector interest in developing those. That's going to create more than 200 jobs down in Southern Maryland. That's a pretty cool project. And, there are a number of other things that we're working on with the higher ed institutions, building out lab space, biomanufacturing, prototype facilities, things that are still in the conceptual phase, but we're even working on a Aero Park Innovation District down in St. Mary's County. So we got a number of cool projects on tap that we're working on.
Yeah, you sure do. Sounds very exciting. So with all those projects you're working on, what do the next 6 months look like for you and Medco?
We really are trying to focus on some major industrial development opportunities, things that take, sites that are in need of environmental remediation and could be significant projects added to the tax rolls here in Maryland. We're also working on a lot of what I'd like to call innovation infrastructure projects, things that help build out research capacity at our federal labs and higher ed institutions. So over the next 6 months, we're going to be working hard with this new administration, the Westmore administration, on, I think, some really transformative projects that help out a lot of our, I think, critical economic development assets, but also help communities lift themselves up and create jobs for a lot of folks.
Sounds great. So Tom, what are people watching this? What are they likely not to not know about you?
Not know about me? I don't know if a lot of folks know I have 5 kids, and we live on a farm out in Harford County. And my wife and kids are very busy raising beef cattle. So I've gotten to know a lot about farming in the last 10, 12 years. Still don't know enough. I still get my foot stepped on every once in a while, but it's a great life. Also very much into, I've been chair of the board of junior achievement for a while, as you well know, and very much into youth education, empowerment, and coaching. So love that kind of stuff.
Yeah, great plug for Junior Achievement, which is doing fabulous stuff with
Yes, they are.
with the kids and with their new facility over there in Halethorpe. Just fantastic.
Yep.
Well, Tom, thanks for joining me today, and look forward to seeing you soon, I'm sure. Until then, appreciate all the work that you and Medco are doing for the state of Maryland.
Jim, thanks again for the opportunity. Appreciate it.
You got it. Take care.
All right.
See you. Bye.